lot of work to do it here in the Netherlands. We have a lot of visitors, so you have to think about safety a lot. Think a lot about safety, because we have 750,000 people.
Wow.
Coming to the Zomercarnaval. 750,000 people.
Are coming.
Yes, to the city of Rotterdam. Always people from UK, France, Spain and Germany. Those people are always here. We started in 1982 with a tryout of the Zomercarnaval. Why? Because in the February months in Holland in 1982, it was very, very cold. In those years it was freezing, let's say about 10 degrees below zero. And our people who participate in the carnival are wearing costumes that can be worn in February. It's too cold. So we said we're gonna make a tryout in the July-August months. The first one we did in August. It's a little like Notting Hill in UK. And the tryout was a success, so it came to Rotterdam. And since 1983 it's in Rotterdam, and we are still live. And this year we will do the 34th time in Rotterdam. It's getting better. The quality of the costumes and the people who participate are getting better. I don't think we have the space in Rotterdam to let it grow more. The city is full. You can't put more people in it. Big enough.
But the quality?
The quality is improving, yes. The people who participate are from originally from different countries. Mostly, let's say half of the parade consists of people from the Antilles, Aruba, Curaçao, Bonaire, Sint Maarten, those islands. And the other half are people who are living in Holland or in France or in Germany or in Spain, because we have about 28 to 30 nations who are participating in the Zomercarnaval. They are all have in their country their own carnival, but in Europe they don't have, let's say, a platform to show what they can do. I think they are all artists, because carnival is an art form. So they come to Holland to participate in our Zomercarnaval, and other people go to UK too. And Nowadays in France, in Paris, you have a summer carnival too. It was on the beginning of this month, 14 de Juillet. It's called the Freedom Day of France. And then they have the carnival. So in France they originated the carnival on the concept of what we do now.
The idea from Carnival from the Netherlands until came to Rotterdam. How did that happen?
It happened because the people who lived there wanted to celebrate Carnival, but they couldn't do it in the February month.
No.
In the February month, and so the idea
to bring it to
Holland and to do it in the same way, you have to go to the summer. The origin is of Carnival is a religious one. It was a religious feast in the earlier years, but now it's a party, a big party. But originally it is a Catholic feast. The carnival here consists of 28 to 30 nations, as I explained earlier, but they take their own tradition to Holland. So we have a unique concept here, because when you are in Curaçao, the people who participate are from Curaçao. In Aruba, the people from Aruba. In Brazil, the people from Brazil. In Trinidad, the people from Trinidad. But here, we have these nations, Bolivia, for example, Cabo Verde, and all kinds of nations who participate in our carnival. So they take their own tradition of carnival and bring it to us. For example, the Bolivian people, they come from Spain, Germany, France, and they come to, they form a group to participate in Rotterdam with their traditional clothing of carnival. But the people from UK will come here, and they consist of people from Trinidad and Tobago, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, and so on and so on. They take their tradition here.
Go, 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 go.
only thing we do, we organize the Zomercarnaval. The group has a leader, and the leader seeks for people to participate in his or her group.
Yeah.
That's the way it functions here. They bring their own team here. We don't do that because it's different for every country.
Yeah.
So to come back with the Bolivians, they always have heard their carnival is always about dances to scare the goat and everything, the death. They celebrate the death and the living, and they always have such kinds of team. In the other countries, they are used to use a team, but because we have so many different kinds of people, we don't put a team. We are working the whole year on the next one. But the other difference with all the other countries in the world is that in Holland everything is regulated by rules, by all kinds of regulations. So you have to plan everything. One example is the day of Carnival. You have to regulate that the train company, the NS here, has to put more trains in the field than normally, because all those people have to come to Rotterdam. So you have to go and talk with them to put together the plan for that.
Yeah.
And so you have to do for every detail. And that's why we take a month of leave in September or something like that, October, September. Every year is different. You live in Rotterdam, and Rotterdam is a place where every day there are changes. Now, for example, difference before in 2018 and 19, we couldn't use our place where we built parade. Set up the parade. This year it's another place. So you have to make all the plans again. You have a routine to do it, but it's every year. Now the Koolsingel, the main street of Rotterdam, is closed for 3 years. So we have another route. In Rotterdam, the government of Rotterdam acknowledged that there are 3 main events in Rotterdam, and Zomercarnaval is one of them. We already had a connection with Trinidad and Tobago with the Prince Claus Awards, and with the head designer of Trinidad and Tobago, that's Peter Minchell. We had contact with him a long time ago, and that's a great idea if he or other designers can come here to give a workshop or something like that. But the greatest thing will be if you have a group that they can join with. We have a group that participate every year. It's called Trinidad Connections, and I think that Trinidad and Tobago will fit in perfectly. They use the people from UK to join them in Holland. In Holland you have also many people from Trinidad and Tobago and St. Kitts and Lucia and all those islands with British colony past. So they have some in Holland, and the other people come from the UK. We have award for the culture in Holland. In Rotterdam, we won about 2 awards too for the best volunteers.
You got 2 awards for volunteers organizations.
Yes,
best
we won in Rotterdam the prize for most active cultural event. We won in the UK, in the US, we won the Posters Award for the best poster in the world. We won the Prince Claus Award. That's a award that primarily goes always to countries, but not in Holland. But we share that one with Peter Menchel from Trinidad and Tobago. The complex we are on the list of the UNESCO heritage. So they give us a recognition that this event is a part of the history and the culture of Holland.